Welcome back to Reviewsinsidetv, your go-to channel for smart, no-fluff product insights. If you've ever felt like your kitchen appliances were a little too serious, today's review might just be your escape hatch. Because we're not talking about a powerhouse oven or some AI-driven gadget. This one's a little retro, a little quirky, and absolutely functional. Today we're reviewing the Nostalgia Retro Microwave Oven, the 0.7 cubic foot, 700-watt countertop unit in a very bold aqua finish. It's got vintage vibes, but the question is, does it work as good as it looks? Let's find out. This microwave isn't trying to dominate your countertop with brute force or industrial size. At just 0.7 cubic feet and 700 watts, it's clearly designed for small apartments, dorms, or anyone looking to heat, defrost, and reheat without needing a user manual as thick as a novel. It features a rotating glass turntable for even heating, 8 auto cook settings for things like popcorn and pizza, and a surprisingly flexible 10 power levels. There's also express cooking for when you're too hungry to think straight, and a digital clock with LED display that doubles as a sleek functional control panel. For families, it even includes a child safety lock, subtle but appreciated. It's compact, colorful, and tries to make the microwave experience a little more personal. But let's talk about how it actually performs. Setting it up was effortless. Plug it in, remove the protective foam from the inside, and you're ready to go in under 5 minutes. The digital controls are straightforward and responsive, though the knob-style selector might throw you for a loop if you're used to traditional push-button microwaves. In testing, we tried the basics: reheating pasta, defrosting frozen chicken, and melting chocolate. The rotating turntable worked well, giving us even heat on most foods, although thicker dishes like leftover lasagna required a second pass. The express cooking was especially handy for heating up coffee and soup in a pinch. As for the auto-cook presets, they're convenient but basic. You're not getting a sensor-based gourmet finish, but for popcorn, baked potatoes, or a quick slice of pizza, they do the job just fine. One small frustration? The internal space limits the types of plates you can use, especially wide dinner plates or tall mugs. Now let's talk strengths. First, the aesthetic. This microwave wins points for personality. It's rare that a countertop appliance gets compliments from guests, but this one does. It's compact, light, and doesn't hog space, which makes it perfect for tight kitchens. The turntable keeps things consistent, and the 10 power levels give you more control than expected for a sub-1,000 watt model. But it's not without its limitations. The 700 watts mean you're not going to blaze through tasks like a 1,000 watt unit would, so expect slightly longer cook times. Also, the autocook presets don't offer much customization. And while the knob is charmingly retro, it's not the most precise tool, especially for fine-tuned control. That's more of a personal preference, but it may take some getting used to. Quick pause here. If this review's helping you get closer to your decision, give that like button a little love, hit subscribe, and smack the bell so you never miss out. We're always cooking up honest reviews, and we love having you with us. Now, is it worth your money? For its price, which often hovers around the budget range, it delivers on aesthetics and essential microwave functions. It's not promising smart tech or convection-style versatility, and that's okay. What you're paying for here is style, simplicity, and reliability in small-scale cooking. If you're comparing it to a similarly priced 900-watt microwave from a more utility-focused brand, you may get more power, but not nearly the same charm. On the other hand, if your priority is pure performance or large dish capacity, you'll likely have to bump your budget. If you stack it up against a similar retro-styled microwave like the Galan's Retro 0.9 CQ feet model, you'll notice that Galan's offers more power and a bit more space, but it also takes up more counter real estate and usually costs a bit more. If you don't need that extra firepower, the Nostalgia model holds its ground with a smaller footprint and friendlier price tag. Compared to a basic 700-watt unit from a generic brand, the Nostalgia unit wins purely on design and convenience, though it might lag just slightly behind in heating performance depending on what you're cooking. Construction-wise, the outer shell is sturdy, and the knobs feel solid despite their playful look. The door mechanism is firm with no creaking, and the LED display is bright and easy to read. The turntable moves smoothly, and there are no rattling sounds or cheap plastic noises. While there's no long-term data on failure rates, Nostalgia as a brand has a decent reputation in the retro appliance space, and the general build here feels like it'll last for a few years, if not abused. Just don't expect industrial-level resilience. It's built for home use, not commercial kitchens. Customer support for Nostalgia has a middle-of-the-road reputation. There's no standout horror stories or glowing praise left, but most customers report decent experiences when reaching out for warranty coverage or replacement parts. It's not the kind of brand where you get a concierge-style experience, but you're not left in the dark either. That's fair for the category and price point. So what's the final word? The Nostalgia Retro Microwave isn't for everyone, and it's not pretending to be. It's not the fastest, nor the most high-tech, but it's approachable, functional, and adds a splash of personality to kitchens that need a bit of color. It handles everyday heating tasks with reliability, looks like it came out of a time capsule in the best way, and keeps things simple without being dumbed down. If you're someone who values style but still wants reliable day-to-day use, especially in a small kitchen or casual environment, this one's absolutely worth a look. But if speed and power are top priorities, you might want to aim for something with higher wattage. Thanks for tuning in to Reviews Inside TV. If you've got thoughts, questions, or already own this microwave, let us know in the comments. You'll find the link to grab one for yourself right there in the box below. Until next time, this is Reviews Inside TV signing off, where the past and present come together on your countertop.